I just wanted to sketch something really fast. Um, Always start with a pencil sketch, no matter how quick it's going to end up being in the end.
Yeah, Mr. Twister. You're on a flight to Roma in an hour. Go straight to the man. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, Mr. Twister. You prostrate yourself before him, understand?
Now I have reference sitting off here to the side. I'll show you what that is in just a second.
You screwed up. You will pay for his repair. You got that?
Yes, Mr. Twister.
For speaking for me on this, Castellano. Beg his forgiveness. Get on your knees. Kiss his ass.
No matter how quick the sketch is, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's just your basic outline. Now, yeah, my reference is actually these 3 photos of me.
Don't worry, Mr. Twister.
Get going.
Yeah. So, to continue, I will then add just a lot of ink. Kind of just detailing the lines where I feel like I'm going to want the darkest parts to be. Always referring back to my reference, just glancing over at it basically constantly.
I can't believe this crap's been going on without me.
Hey, sweetie, did I see you in a magazine? Got a boyfriend, Beaver Treat? Somebody to lick away your day? I can do that for you, baby. You want me to show you?
Yeah, show me.
It's a big city girl day in the neighborhood. You a big city girl, baby?
Good hunting's where you find it.
Hunting? Oh, we got ourselves some kind of sports bag.
If you're wondering what I'm watching here in the background, it's Spawn, the animated series, the 90s HBO one.
But it's gonna be fun.
Amazing show. The art style is something I really enjoy looking at. The story is dark, the right kind of dark for the Spawn series. And I don't know, it's like a mixture in my head of BTAS, Batman the Animated Series, and like a heavy metal or The Max. It has that Sam Keith dirtiness. Anyway, now what I would do is, I guess I just add in all my constant black. Now I'm going to refer back to the reference a little bit more and really add in some of the darker stuff here. Don't be afraid to use black. It's just a drawing. It's fun. Enjoy it. Well, don't be afraid to use any color, really. But just don't be afraid while drawing. Just let kind of it flow. Let it be like what it is. Alright, and now just because this is quick, I just want to draw something really.
Why wasn't I called about the health?
Gonna hit it with some water. These are water-filled brushes, so like they're basically just for quick, dirty sketching. You can use other brushes for other things. I use these for a lot of things, though. Even at home, sometimes I have them out and I'm sketching with them when I do my watercolors.
And I want this one.
You realize it's this kind of behavior that makes it difficult to trust you.
If there's one thing I do well, it's hunt. A lot of people don't like that, including you. But that's not gonna stop me.
Go through the proper channels.
Those channels lead to you. I'm here. I'm talking to you, Ambassador. What about the permit?
Denied.
How long are you gonna have it in for me, Gabby? A century? 2?
Follow appropriate protocol, and maybe I'll reconsider.
Just try and keep me out of this, Gabby.
Goodbye, Angela.
I love that they brought Angela directly into this series as well. They didn't just crap around and ever play some small back character or like created into some kind of love story. It's still dark, crazy, just all the awesome stuff. Like I say, I'm just plotting in some black here, making a mess, making sure to fill in my background. I like to make sure by the end of every one I've at least touched every piece of the paper with water. Usually I will water my paper actually before starting, which is what I did before hitting record on this thing. Just a light brush of water. Maybe I should have recorded doing that actually.
I still got some friends in the force,
Really?
but this shit's like Ebola. Nobody wants nothing to do with it. Not here. I don't need to sound
Run back to my picture, just keep looking over here. Just get kind of an idea so I can keep it in my brain.
uncut, unedited.
Looking at time to make sure I was actually recording, because a lot of times I don't. And it's funny when an hour in you've forgot to hit the start button.
This print belongs to your killer.
I'd rather that not happen.
Kyle Watson was set up to take the fall for those child murders. This proves it.
I think you want to save the champagne and cheese doodles. This
Yeah, well, there's nothing going to get really great for you really soon, though. You're not really that big a part of this world right now. We're going to go for some crazy anti-hero stuff. Something dark.
Honestly, I don't want to know. And neither should you. Watch your back while I'm there.
Thanks, Max. I owe you.
You'll get my consultation fee.
Max, you're amazing.
Why are you following her? I'm talking to you, dirtbag.
The first time I watched this series in a long while. It's been sitting there and I just haven't turned it on in a long time. I know they're supposed to be making a new horror movie now. I really wonder what that's going to be like. I wonder if it's actually going to like veer towards horror, or if he's going to end up actually superheroing it a little bit at least to like bring it over to that world, kind of. I would like to see some Savage Dragon action. In fact, what I said a little while ago about Sam Keith, I'd love to see a Return to the Max, something animated. I don't know about live actioning that. I don't know that there's actually need to do that. It would be just as good to reanimate. Kind of like they're doing the new Batman and Harley series. Hey, Duff. And which actually looks like it's going to be pretty good as well. Well, I think it is. I don't know. I hope it starts something, and like they continue to get similar looking films to put good stories around. Although, to be honest, there's a lot of good stuff coming out of animated DC now. Marvel seems to still be falling behind there. I mean, in my opinion, maybe some people love Marvel. But yeah, in my opinion, they've kind of, I don't know, it's like they went too far too fast. Whereas DC seems to be building some kind of crazy cool universe. And they don't mind doing a crazy Flashpoint. Or like just an entirely insane story that's convoluted. I mean, it seems that Marvel movies and just the Marvel Universe often spoon feeds the viewer or reader a little bit more, I guess. There's not that there's no big surprises. I don't read a lot of Marvel, to be quite honest, so maybe I'm the wrong one to say any of that. Anyway, I like what the DC Universe is doing, and I'd love to see this new Spawn film, and hope it returns to a prominent place in the comic book world, I suppose. Because I feel like McFarlane gets a lot of underplay for how good he is.
Goddamn Boy Scout. Last thing I need is him turning a few heads by talking.
Anyway, I think I'm just going to finish up here. I don't want to go much further with this. If you think I should add some color, hit me up, and I'll add some color. But right now, it's a nice, gross sketch.
What the hell is that? And what's it doing with my weapons? Who's laughing now?
Darkness is all around your spine. Who brought night? We brought demon. Oh, it's closing the language.
I did love Leguizamo in the live-action film, and actually really enjoyed the live-action film. Okay, now I've just continued sketching, and it's gotten ridiculous here. Like I said, I just like to touch every piece with water over again, make sure there's not a lot of white space, because usually if I do end up coming back to do another layer on something like this later, I will re-add white in to bring things out and make it more defined. So it's fine to just shadow and make sure everything is touched, so a little less movable.
Dickhead puts a gun in his mouth and blows his brains clear across the East River. Homicide my ass. Anything?
Some very twisted individuals in our nation's capital, sir. Why they're willing to express such intimate, often sexual thoughts over a cell phone, I'll never know.
I'll tell you why.
All right.
People are friggin' more.
That's it. The Joker
How much
guy.
more?
Mr. Stevens has a very
Follow me on
extensive
Instagram.
library of pirated